Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. Speaker Sir, the lack of clean drinking water, arbitrarily charged water bills, and exploitation at the hands of tanker mafia were major problems for the residents of Delhi 4 years ago. As soon as our government was formed, it was decided to give free water to the families using water up to 20,000 liters per month, and for the last 4 years the water bill for such families has been zero. Around 13 lakh 67,000 families have benefited from this scheme. Speaker Sir, because of this scheme, the habit of saving water has seen a rise in the people of Delhi. Prior to the implementation of this plan in 2015, there were 5 lakh families who used to spend less than 20,000 liters of water per month, but now the number has increased to 13 lakh 67,000. In the last 4 years, the government has linked 406 such colonies to the water supply network, which had no network of water till now, because of which people were forced to depend on tankers for water. This includes colonies like Dwarka, where there was no drinking water till 2015. Work is on to lay new water pipelines in 142 unauthorized colonies of Delhi. By March 2020, these colonies will also get rid of the compulsion to take water from tankers. Similarly, in the last 4 years, sewerage work has been completed in 345 unauthorized colonies, and work is going on in 355 colonies. Speaker Sir, in order to make Delhi self-reliant in the water sector, the basic groundwork has been done in the last 4 years, and work has begun on the ambitious plan to provide more water than the demand in the next few years. I will mention this plan in detail in the next part of the budget. The government has fulfilled its promise of reducing the electricity bill by half and providing drinking water for free, but education and health are two such sectors for which the government is being praised. People from the country and abroad come to witness how the nation is built in the true sense by working on education and health. The Delhi government is the only government in the country which has been spending a quarter of its budget in the education sector for the past 4 years. The goal of building 21 new schools and more than 8,000 new classrooms has been achieved. About 12,748 classrooms are being constructed at a faster pace. For the first time in any government school, a library is added to every section of primary classes. The number is approximately 4,178. preventing arbitrary fees hikes in private schools is one of the major achievements of the education sector in the last 4 years. It was a difficult but necessary step to check the accounts of private schools and to prevent them from increasing the fees. It was made possible because of an honest intention and strong political will. Not only that, before 2015, many private schools had increased the fees arbitrarily, and despite the court order, the increased fees were not refunded to parents. Due to the government's tough stance, private schools had to pay back the increased fees for the first time. The increased fee charged at one point was refunded even to the children who had left school after completing their studies. This brought relief to lakhs of parents of Delhi. In private schools, the entire process for admission to 25% reserved seats for poor and marginalized families have been made online. Prior to this, enrollment in school was arbitrary or on recommendation, but now the whole system has been made transparent and online. As a result, the number of seats reserved in private schools has now increased from 23,000 in 2015-16 to 32,455 in 2018-19. The government has not only fulfilled the promises made in its manifesto regarding the field of education, but have gone beyond the manifesto to take several steps which could not be even imagined earlier. Training of teachers in the finest educational institutions of countries such as Singapore, Finland, UK, etc., visiting the best private schools in the country and abroad, regularly involving the principals in training in institutes such as IIMs, arranging computer tablets for all teachers, calling mega PTM, strengthening administrative and financial aspects of the School Management Committee SMC, increasing the involvement of principals and teachers in running schools, etc., are many such reforms that were long awaited in the education sector. The problem of children from government schools not being able to read texts properly from their own class or even lower standards has been widespread all over the country. The Delhi government has given a solution to this by running programs like Chunauti and Mission Bunyad. All these efforts have yielded great results. The results of the 12th class of government schools are better than that of private schools for 2 consecutive years now. The children of government schools are now clearing the JEE mains exam in large numbers. Starting the happiness curriculum for the children from nursery to class 8th and introducing entrepreneurship curriculum for children from class 9th to 12th are two such big steps which in the time to come would be counted in major education reforms not only in the country but worldwide. This experiment of teaching children science books and examinations is being watched by the world with great curiosity.